motion. Maybe we'll go through it in fast motion first, but I just want to show you this so we can get a handle on what's actually going on here. We'll run it back. We'll see who pulled the firearm first, try to determine how many shots were fired and who was at fault. Now here's Preddy right here, just so you know. He's in the foreground, and we're going to see another angle of this, but it looks to me like the violence, the force, was initiated by the ICE agents, although I don't know what happened before the video camera started rolling. So I don't know if you saw that. This ICE agent right here pushes what looks to be a female right here in the light colored coat with the looks like a pink mask on, pushes her in the snow. And as this man right here put up his arms, not in a threatening way, but in a, hey, not do anything to harm you kind of way, this guy just unleashes the bear spray in his face. It looks to me like Preddy is trying to help the woman to her feet. All right, now let's go over this in slow motion right here because there's a couple things that happen really, really fast. This guy in the gray jacket right here, I don't know if you can see him. You'll be able to see him here in a second as soon as this ICE agent gets out of the way. But as soon as the ICE agent moves to the left, this guy with the gray jacket pulls what looks to be a gun, and it looks like it's coming from the back of Preddy's waistband. Check this out. So there's this little skirmish right here. Now look at this. He's got something in his hand. It looks like he's holding a gun. Just going to go frame by frame. It doesn't look like a cell phone. That looks like a gun. And it doesn't look like, I mean, it's pretty grainy. There's a lot of compression on this, lack of clarity. But it doesn't look to me like that agent has his finger on the trigger. So I don't think he fired the first shot. Now let's back this up. And I want to show you Preddy's hands. When Preddy goes down, here's Preddy right here with his hands up. He just got sprayed in the face by the bear spray. When he gets taken down to the ground, now just keep the colors in mind. Preddy's got like a Carhartt type of jacket and lighter colored pants and dark boots, just so we can identify him when they start dogpiling him. So here's Preddy right here. There's his pant leg. Now you can see Preddy's leg right here. Dark boots. Here's the bottom of his boot right here with the yellow tag. Now you can see his hand briefly right here. This is Preddy's right hand. And where he was formerly holding a cell phone, it looked like he put the cell phone in his right jacket pocket. So right here you can see Preddy's right hand. And there's his left hand. So you see left and right hand visible just seconds before the first shot goes off. There's both of Preddy's hands are still on the ground. There they are again. You can clearly see both hands right there. Here's his right hand. There's his left hand. You can see the flesh color. There, you can see it again, separated right there. There's his right hand on top, left hand on the bottom, keeping his body stationary. Looks like they're all on ice. Now this woman with the long jacket gets in the way. ICE agent gets in the way. And right before the ICE agent passes in the way, this looks to be Preddy's right hand still. There's Preddy's right hand going up in the air. I don't see anything in that hand. There could be. I just don't see it. Looks like that's his left hand right there. I could be mistaken. Again, you can see his right hand. Now the guy in the gray jacket right here is going to pull away from the pile. Looks like he's got a gun. We're going to find out. We're going to try to find out where that gun came from. If this came from Preddy, where was Preddy holding that gun on his body? And I want to show you in relation to what happened right here, where the shots ring out. Listen. Boom, that's shot number one. Now you can clearly see that shot number one rang out. If this is Preddy's gun, Preddy is not in possession of his gun when that initial shot rings out because the guy with the gray jacket already has it. Boom, right there. Preddy's gun is right here. If indeed that's Preddy's gun. 1, 2, 3. 3 more shots. So you got a total of 4 shots fired in this first video right here. Watch. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, now let's go to the second video. There's Preddy right here on the left-hand side of your screen, circled in red. Now you can see that Preddy has what looks to be a cell phone in his hand right there, which is consistent with this photo right here. That looks like a cell phone.
Go.
There's Preddy in the red circle.
What the fuck is wrong with you?
All right, so the ICE agent, look at this, pushes. That looks like the initiation of aggression to me. Pushes her in the snow. Preddy looks like he's got a problem with it. Holds his hands up. Bear spray in the face right there. The ICE agent continues to spray him as Preddy tries to turn his face away. Now, you know Preddy is probably having trouble breathing right here. His eyes are probably closed because he's trying to clear that stuff out of his eyes, and the ICE agent just continues to spray. As it appears to me, Preddy's trying to help this lady up, or this female up, off of the ice or out of the snow, and kind of tripping over her in the process. Now they're trying to pull Preddy off of this woman. Looks like he's trying to help her up. Preddy's still got his left hand on her.
The fuck, people! The fuck
Now Preddy is down on the ground.
is wrong with you? Honestly.
And here's Preddy's head right here. And you'll see one of these ICE agents takes his canister of mace and tries to hit Preddy a couple times in the head. Now here's the guy with the gray jacket right here. And it looks to me, this looks like Preddy in a crouched position as he's on his knees on the ice. We've already seen his hands are kind of in this position right here, facing away from these officers. And it looks like when the guy with the gray jacket sees Preddy's gun, which looks like it's in the back, in the small of Preddy's back in the waistband, the right hand of this agent with the gray jacket looks to pull what looks like a gun from Preddy's waistband. And then this agent right here immediately grabs his firearm with his right hand. Look at this. Now he's pulling it out. Now he's got his firearm out as the guy with the gray jacket pulls Preddy's gun, or what looks like Preddy's gun, and walks away. First shot right there. Now we'll count the shots, but let's go over this in slow motion. Just frame by frame. Now it looks like the guy with the gray jacket is trying to pull this gun out of Preddy's waistband. See, you see Preddy's waistband right there. This guy immediately, he dislodges the weapon. It's in this man's right hand, or what looks to be a weapon. This guy's already got his firearm pulled, which I think this agent right here is the guy who fired the initial shot. Here's shot number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Let's count the shots again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, maybe 10 shots. But look, they are firing their weapons while Preddy is laying on the ground. Now let me show you this third angle. This third angle looks to be coming from inside of one of these shops, possibly from the angle from this shop right here with the black awning.
They're doing too much, man, and they keep pushing people, you know?
You can see Preddy's hands really clearly right there. Okay, do you see that? Now watch this guy. He's already swung once with his canister. Look, that's that first swing. Swing in the head. Swing in the head again with the can. It looks like it's going after Preddy's head. Swing again. That's the third time with the canister. Now here's the guy with the gray jacket. Look, it looks like he's got the gun in his hands. Here is the agent right here that pulls his firearm, after which you hear the shot. Here we go.
Oh shit! What the fuck?
And you can see his boots right here. He is laying face up on the ground as they continue to fire. And it looks like this agent right here grabs a firearm. And it looks like he got it from the smoke. Look, I'm thinking this is this agent's hand in the small of Preddy's back. Right there. Did you see it? He's got it. That's a black glove. Let's see if we can expand this a little bit. Maybe too much. Here's the gray jacket. Here's the shadowing on the gray jacket. It looks like a, black gloved hand. That looks like it's the small of Preddy's back right there. And he's got the gun already in his hand, or what appears to be a gun. Yep, look at this. You can see it through the windshield of the car right here. Kind of glistening in the sun. That looks like a gun, and if that's Preddy's gun, the first shot was fired while he was disarmed, and it is not illegal to carry a firearm. It's not illegal. It's not only not illegal to keep and bear arms, you have the right to keep and bear arms. Some of the founders would say you have the duty as an American to keep and bear arms.
Shit! What the?
Look, this guy's just wholesale firing while the guy is disarmed and laying on the ground, posing no threat to anybody. Leave your thoughts about this. Was this an execution in broad daylight on a street in America by federal agents? Leave your thoughts in the comments section below if you liked